Hi Scorpio, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your July 2022 monthly tarot reading. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So guys, I would like to say welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. As always, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Also, if you could please give this video a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate that. Also, guys, I am back to doing the weeklies, so go check out your weekly reading that is now posted on my channel. All right, let's see what the month of July has in store for you. Okay, so I'm going to stick these back in. We do have the Ten of Swords with the Three of Coins and the Three of Cups. You have two threes here. That's interesting. So for some of you, this could be a loss of a job, but this also could be someone around you. This could be a friend who perhaps is maybe out of work. I'm actually getting a number of different things with this. I'm going to stick these back in. If they come back out, let's see. The Ten of Swords... The Ten of Swords is the worst being behind you. So some of you could have went through a very difficult time maybe at work, or if you don't work for a living, this could be with another person, maybe a partner, someone that you are working with. Maybe something did not work out. There could have been a falling out, but with the Three of Cups, Scorpio, I do see some of you reuniting. Let's see if we get any of those cards to come back out. Let's see. What does Scorpio have coming up in the month of July, please? Scorpio. Wow, first card is the Wheel of Fortune upright. So change is coming in. If you felt like you've hit rock bottom, or if something didn't work out, if you just went through a very difficult time in your life, I mean, the only way that you can go really is up, right? And so that's forward, that's up. The worst is behind you, and so change is coming in. And so this is a 10, and so yeah, this is definitely a cycle that's wrapping up. Now maybe for some of you this is like a legal battle. For some of you that's finally maybe done. We have the Wheel of Fortune crossed by Justice. This is some karmic energy. So if somebody did betray you, Scorpio, could have been a friend or maybe a coworker for some of you. But if somebody betrayed you, or if you felt wronged in some way, I mean, this is a karmic energy. And so just give it to the universe. Give it to the universe. Let's see. Wow, okay. Five of Wands at your foundation. Yeah, this was a fight, a disagreement, falling out, clashing of energies. Let's see. Scorpio, looking at the month of July, please. Okay. Wow. Recent past, death crowning you. We have the Hermit. Look at these majors. With the foundation, guys, being the Five of Wands. So the foundation is a 5. fives represent change, but these, these changes will not be the easiest. Now, some of you are dealing with a situation where there's a lot of maybe energies, a lot of people involved in this situation. A lot of people could have caused some sort of havoc. And I see you, Scorpio, definitely pulling back here, at least in July. Wanting to maybe separate yourself from this. This is drama. Let's see. Next, I'm looking at the near future, which can be energy that you experience around the second week of July for Scorpio. Okay. We have the Nine of Swords. So be careful here, Scorpio. You're definitely going to have a tendency here to overthink. Justice is in the challenge position, which the challenge may be you balancing your thoughts. Some of you are thinking the worst, and you're thinking the worst over and over again, and that's not healthy. You could actually be losing a lot of sleep because of that. Yeah, look at this. This is your power here. This is how you're coming through in July, Scorpio. And we do have the Three of Swords. Some of you definitely feel betrayed. Now, we just seen a couple of threes. We had the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Cups. Now we have another three. So Scorpio, some of you are involved in a three-party scenario. It doesn't mean a love triangle. I mean, this could be with anything. But I am reading for some Scorpios where, without a doubt, you feel betrayed. I'm really just seeing this woman. The expression on her face is very evil. Like she's looking back. She wants to make sure that someone is hurt, you know? So I really don't like this energy. It's not the best, but we are going to clarify a lot of this. Let's see. Scorpio. Now, some of you are possibly having some sort of surgery or procedure here in July, and maybe some of you got a second opinion, or maybe that's something that you're thinking about doing. If you ever feel the need, and I'm not a health professional whatsoever, but if you ever feel the need, like if the thought does, come to you, if you just feel like, oh, maybe I should have a second opinion, then have a second opinion. Always, always get a second opinion. But let's see, Scorpio. Yeah. The Hanging Man. Now, this is in the position of how others are viewing you. It can be a specific person that maybe you're dealing with. This is you seeing something in a different light. Or at least this is how other people around you are seeing you. For some of you, you're waiting. Could be making some sacrifices. I'm getting a number of different things. So next I'm looking at the outcome. What is the outcome for Scorpio, please? This is energy that you will experience at the end of July going into August. we have 2 cards. We have the Devil and the Three of Wands. So now we've seen all of the threes, Scorpio, all of them, with the exception of the Empress. We have not seen the Empress. The overall energy for the month of July is the Queen of Cups. Okay. And it doesn't matter if you're male, female, does not matter. Queen of Cups is very loving, nurturing energy. Obviously, it's a more emotional energy. But I feel like you're healing. I feel like you're definitely healing. But we've seen all of the threes, Scorpio. All of the minor arcana threes. We've seen them all. 3 of Cups, 3 of Coins, 3 of Swords in the spread, 3 of Wands. So this is definitely a 3-party scenario. But, you know, be careful. I'm getting a number of different things. Just be careful. I mean, especially... Ooh, look at that. I was going to say, especially with this energy, because Queen of Cups is very open, very, very receptive. And she tends to be very open to everyone, this is someone with a big heart. And so water signs sometimes, you know, they tend to get mistreated, or people want to walk all over them or take advantage of them. Because you're a water sign, because you have a big heart, and you know, people tend to use that against you. So just be very careful. This is a very intuitive energy, and look at this. Wow. So we have the 5 of Swords, we have the 5 of Cups, there's the Magician. And at your foundation, we have the 5 of Wands. And so 3s and 5s and 10s, Scorpio, very significant. I just want to see what this is underneath. Okay, we have the 9 of Cups there. So some of you have been dealing with possibly a traitor. Someone who's very manipulative. Maybe someone tried to trick you, or maybe they did trick you with this energy, Scorpio. So be very careful. You may have someone around you that's very manipulative. Yeah, so be very careful. Be very careful. Others, you know, there could be a narcissist. There could be someone around you. I think with the Queen of Cups showing up here, you're well aware. You've seen the red flags. Your intuition is speaking to you. You may feel actually disappointed in someone. And again, some of you, not all of you, but some of you do actually feel betrayed and wronged. And so if somebody did take advantage of you with that 5 of Swords, if somebody was unfair, I mean, some of you, you may actually be pursuing this legally. This is a karmic energy. And so what people do to you, that is their karma. How you react is yours. So just stay in your light, Scorpio. Which I really feel like you are. You're distancing yourself from this. But also, some of you, you're still looking for answers. And so this is where maybe you need to ask for help. I'm really getting that. You may need to seek counsel, and so that could be legal counsel. Or if you have someone around you that you trust, maybe like a grandparent or a parent, maybe get their opinion, because the people around you, I'm not so sure that, you know, these people are trustworthy with this. Not at all. With the Five of Wands at your foundation, people may have their own agendas. They're not looking out for one another. They're, you know, all about themselves, that's for sure. And so you want to protect yourself, especially legally. You want to protect yourself. If you have someone around you that won't leave you alone, I'm reading for some Scorpios where you may have a bully, you may have someone around you, and you need to protect yourself. And so this may be getting a restraining order. And I know it's very specific, but it is what it is, and that's what it is. And so you have to protect yourself. And so I'm definitely reading for some Scorpios where you may have let something slide in the past. And so now it's time for you to protect yourself. Also, you know, maybe justice represents doing the right thing, represents having integrity. And so if somebody has wronged you, or if they've wronged someone else around you, Queen of Cups, I mean, this is someone with a big heart. This is someone who would do the right thing. And so maybe that's what you're being called to do. There could be some sort of unfair situation that's taking place, but you may need professional help. You may need someone to guide you through this. And for some of you, it's a lawyer. It's definitely a lawyer. But change is coming in no matter what. Change is coming in. And if something ended in your life, I think it was meant to end. You have death in the recent past. So whatever is gone. Whatever is gone. Some of you may have been fighting over this ending. You know, maybe it's a family dispute. Something like that. There could have been a death in the family, and now maybe the family is at odds. You're separating yourself because you don't want to deal with this. A decision definitely may be significant. You could be putting off a decision. Maybe you need more information, or maybe you need to speak to a professional. 9 of Swords here in the near future can be you losing sleep. This is a nightmare card. Now, some of you are fearing the worst, and I think that you're thinking that over and over again. I think some of you have been done wrong in the past, or you let something slide in the past, and now it's like some of you may feel like things are out of control, out of your hands, because maybe you let something slide in the past. Or maybe some of you didn't act. You may have waited too long with something. This can be you having some sort of regrets. I am reading for some Scorpios where Some of you possibly are getting a divorce. For a handful of you, you may have maybe stepped out of the marriage. Or, you may be dealing with a situation where, someone else may view you, Scorpio, as the traitor. But that's obviously not for all of you, but for some of you, that is how you're being viewed. You also may be viewed as the third party. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Hanging Man. What's needed at this time is definitely letting go of past regrets, letting go of the past. Something ended. It was meant to end, but I think that there was some sort of deception or corruption around this. And so the challenge is doing the right thing, or, justice being served. That's the challenge here. But I feel like it will. It's just, it comes down to timing. And so let things play out, which I feel like you've been doing. Let things play out. Also, you cannot, you can't play God. Some people like to teach people lessons, let's say. So-and-so did this, so they deserve this. So I'm going to, treat them like this because they deserve this, because they did that. Well, you know what? Sometimes you end up hurting people when you do stuff like that, because you don't have the higher perspective, right? You can't see everything, so you don't have all the information. Maybe some of you are realizing that here at this time. All you can do is let go and have faith that, justice will be served. You have the Eight of Wands and the hopes and fears. You feel stuck. You feel blocked. You feel trapped, bound. It's not a good energy, and you want out of it. That's what you want. Some of you are waiting for good news, waiting for a decision, waiting to be able to move forward and unchain yourself from the devil. Now, for some of you, this is a very negative mindset. You're worried about the future too much. Again, with the negative thoughts. Very repetitive negative thoughts. And so needing to free yourself, and that is actually a message that I got for you guys with a weekly reading that I just posted. So go check that out. But yeah, you need to free yourself from this lack mindset, from this negative mindset. I see you very worried about the future. And some of you, you may be looked at as the third party. You may be looked at as, the traitor or the one that caused someone some harm. I'm not saying you are, but you may be looked at like that. Yeah, this is definitely, for some of you, this is definitely someone viewing you like that. But then for others, especially those Scorpios where you feel betrayed, that person that betrayed you, I do see them at a distance, and I think that they're watching you. So if you have not blocked this person on social media, whatever it is, whatever, you know, however you may have talked to them in the past, you know, if they had access to you in some way, I would block them. If somebody hurt you, some of you, it could be a restraining order. I mean, you may have to go that route. Someone could possibly be obsessed with this. I mean, someone may be a stalker. You really have to be careful. You really have to be careful. And I do see you on your own. Some of you are a nervous wreck. You may actually be worried about, you know, several different people playing games or maybe that are involved in a situation, maybe stirring the pot. I think that in July, just stick to yourself. Try to balance your thoughts. What people do to you, that's their karma. How you respond is yours. Take the high road, Scorpio. And maybe you need to take a step back if you haven't already. Take a step back. You may have a bad influence around you. You may have a temptation around you. This could even be someone with an addiction problem. And that addiction could be a number of different things. Could be a toxic environment. Whatever it is, take a step back. Take a step back because you will maybe see something from a different perspective. All right, let's clarify the devil. What's the devil for Scorpio? Nine of Rods. The wounded warrior. This could be you exhausted with the devil, exhausted with feeling trapped, stuck, blocked. Some of you need to block the devil, block a temptation. Could be a third party. With all of these threes, you may need to block a temptation. But this is you on guard. Now, for a few of you, this can be paranoia. Paranoia, complete paranoia. So be careful of that. Those of you that tend to worry unnecessarily, some of you are overly thinking about something, too involved, needing to pull back and detach. Let's look at the Hanged Man. We have the Two of Cups. This could be stuck in a relationship, stuck in an unhappy relationship or partnership. So if it's not romantic, I mean, it could be business. Bound to the devil in some way. Let's see, what is the Three of Swords? Please clarify the Three of Swords for Scorpio. Five of Swords again. It's not a good energy. This is someone who plays games, who plays dirty. This is someone who's out to hurt you. So be very careful. I mean, you're coming through as the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups has a big heart. A big heart, but very intuitive. I always see her as someone who's like a very open personality, accepting of others, very loving and nurturing and understanding. You know, maybe someone does not deserve your forgiveness at this time. But I mean, some of you, this could be some sort of underhandedness. People will get hurt, and normally, you know, with the Three of Swords, it's not one person, it's multiple different people getting hurt, especially with the Five of Wands at your foundation. This could be, you know, 3 or more. Could be 5. It could be more, really. People involved in a situation. Just be on the up and up with this karmic energy. Please clarify the Five of Wands. The Ten of Rods. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, this has been challenging. This has been challenging. For some of you, it's a work situation with the 8 of Pentacles showing up. Yeah, but I think you need to emotionally detach, Scorpio. 8 of Cups, let go. Some of you are too invested in this. Too invested in this. Give it to the universe. Take the higher road, give it to the universe. Stay out of your head. All right, let's pull you an overall guidance card for the month. Also, let go of the past. Some of you need to heal. Realization. Yeah, there's something you're unaware of. Some of you know it. That's why you're seeking clarity, or you're seeking answers, seeking guidance. You know, realization. You will find something out. Something's definitely going to occur to you. And for many of you, it has to do with a relationship or another person. But what's interesting, guys, is this is a 3. This is a 3. Maybe you're realizing that, you know, there is a third party, or that some of you may be the third party, or that, you know, 3 people were maybe involved in something. But there will be an aha moment. All right, let's look at your love life for Scorpio. If you're stuck on an ex, this is very specific, but if you're stuck on an ex, a relationship that ended, it was meant to end. Don't put your life on hold for another person. For some of you, I feel like that could be the case here. You're stuck on someone. You want to be with them, but I think that they've moved on. This was something that was meant to end. At least for right now. I mean, yeah, some of you are stuck on a particular person, but I feel like you're maybe, some of you are maybe sacrificing too much. Could be wasting precious time waiting on someone. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Children and engagement also popped out, but they didn't flip over. So children may be significant. Engagement, oh, there's deception. But engagement can come out when your love life is ascending in some way. I feel like you need to wait for the right person that possibly may have children. Your love life is ascending, but you have to wait. You have to be patient. All right, let's look at career advice for Scorpio. Focusing on career, what is the guidance for Scorpio for the month of July? We have windfall of abundance, which is the Santa card, Scorpio. I don't actually see this too often. So you have an increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that abundance comes to support you and your life purpose, health, and charitable work. I mean, this resonates. Now, always remember, guys, that if this is not your story, if you don't resonate with this reading, it could be a family member, it could be a close friend. They could be going through something that you're very much aware of. In this case, for those of you where you could be the third party, but like a friend, an outsider who's maybe helping a friend go through this, for some of you. But I mean, look at this. Be open. That's the Queen of Cups energy. You may be helping someone who maybe dealt with some shady stuff. But this is abundance in many forms. And you do have love coming in. You just need to be patient. There is going to be a realization. And if you had anything going on with a child, with engagement and child coming out together, some of you couples, if you've been trying to have a baby, you definitely need to seek professional help. I am seeing that. And if you have something in particular going on with a child, this could be a grown child. With this combination, I am reading for some Scorpios where your relationship is actually going to ascend. So if you were separated from a child, you may be spending more time with a child. That could be a form of abundance that's coming in. I mean, this could be you playing to win in court for some of you. And nothing wrong with that. No judgment. But yeah, this is things ascending, perhaps for some of you with a child. But let's see what signs you're dealing with. Scorpio, who is Scorpio dealing with? Okay, we have Scorpio possibly dealing with another Scorpio because we have death in the recent past. Certainly could be another Scorpio. Scorpio, look at that, and Sagittarius. You may be a cusper. Others, you certainly could be dealing with the Sag. All right, Scorpio, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up, and of course, make sure you are subscribed. Also, go check out your weekly reading. Those are posted over on my channel. If you are interested in having a private reading, I am doing private readings right now. My website information is listed down below. And if you do want to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, All of my links are down below, guys. Just make sure that you're only clicking on my links and nobody else's, okay? A lot of fake accounts out there. All right, guys, have a great month.